What is up, people? It is Greg here on the Vinyl Rundown, and it's time for end of year album roundup. This is a bunch of stuff we got for Christmas at my house, and there's so much stuff about music, records, and a few books. It's going to go on for 2 or 3 videos. So let me break it up into video number 1, stuff my son got. My son is in college, and his favorite band, one of his top 2 or 3 favorite bands is, can you guess? Are we? Are we not? That's right. Devo. That is Boogie Boy. The alter ego of Mark Mothersbaugh, who appears on stage often on a walker or in a pink jumpsuit. We've seen him do this twice. Time we've seen Devo. Anyway, my son is a huge Devo fan, and some of the stuff is Devo oriented, some of it isn't. But let's get through it. My son likes to play bass. Punk Jazz by Jaco Pastorius. On Rhino, this has 28 songs, kind of a greatest hits collection. Hope you know Jaco is the greatest electric bass player of all time. No argument. It's not even worth arguing about. He just is. I can't explain that right now, but trust me, he is. And he died tragically. So you gotta have bass strings to go with your bass CD. What are these? I don't know what these are. Roto Sound. Nickel wound, round wound, warm and bright tone. Who's gonna get stuck putting those on, you think? Okay, back to Devo. Really cool CD pack that friend of ours gave my son. It's called Devo Pioneers Who Got Scalped, and this is a weird 3D, what they call lenticular cover. If you change it, it moves around. Let me show you what's going on here. It's kind of cool. There's a little scene in the back. You've got executives from the record company who are throwing the hatchets, and I'm told that these are actual executives from the record company who are throwing the hatchets at Devo. And Devo is getting hatchets hitting them. Look at this one on the under the letter E. They're getting hit in the head with hatchets, and their Energy Dome hats are falling off. This is a Rhino Records release. Wasn't the last one Rhino? Yeah, that's kind of cool. This is 24 tunes. Wait, each disc has like 25 tunes. This is like 50 tunes. Some well-known stuff, but some very obscure, weird stuff. And there's a really cool booklet. I think the booklet goes into a page or 2 for every single song on there. That's General Boy, who is Boogie Boy's father, which is actually played by Mr. Mothersbaugh, the dad. You guys probably knew that if you're heavy-duty Devo fans, but maybe you didn't know that. Lots of great pictures from all the great videos. Are We Not Men? Jaco Homo. Do you guys know about Jaco Homo? Jaco Homo was a religious tract written in the 1800s that a lot of Devo stuff is based on. Spuds. All about Spuds. You can't have Devo without talking about Spuds. Oh, that's Mark Mothersbaugh sitting on the Easter Bunny's lap. Somebody's terrified. I think it's Mothersbaugh that's terrified. I'm not going to go through the whole book, but it's pretty cool. I'm fascinated. I can't stop. I must stop. While I'm screwing around with these guys, you can hit the like button, smash the like button. That helps the YouTube algorithm think that this inane content is actually good enough to show other people. If you agree, you may be a weirdo. You may have weird taste in music. And isn't that what YouTube needs more of to promote weird music, not more Taylor Swift? So let's see. What else am I going to show you? How about an LP? Has nothing to do with Devo, but my son is kind of into synthesizers. And I was at a record store in synthesizers. I was in a record store in Thousand Oaks, California, and they had an electronic music section. I went over there, and there was a Wendy Walter Carlos section. Walter, formerly Walter, now Wendy Carlos, one of the most important and innovators in electronic music, synthesizers, Clockwork Orange, all those great soundtracks. And I'm flipping through going, oh, which one should I get? Oh, here's one for $7. I don't like the cover. I don't know if the music's going to be that good. And then I saw this one for a few bucks more. The Happy Moog. Well, that's cool. What a cool cover. Come on. That is one of the coolest covers. This is a type of record you'd get just for the cover. And the back. Moog synthesizers, or is it Moog? I don't know. The Happy Moog, starring the Moog synthesizer, the electronic super wonder of the world, on Pickwick. Pickwick is this cheesy, cheap sort of drugstore checkout line record label. This record was probably $3 or $4 when it was new. So I'm getting out to the car, and I said, wait a minute. Wendy Carlos is not on this record. It was in the Wendy Carlos section, but it's not. Wendy Carlos has nothing to do with this. A little bit of a disappointment. It's conceived and directed by Harry Brewer, whoever that is. Published by Ondantrix Incorporated. So, this is kind of corny music done with the Moog. That's okay. It's still fun. It's a fun record. And the cover, again, is pretty cool. And that's an LP. What else do we have? We got more stuff. Just hang tight. My son got this book, Mirror Sound. A look at the people and processes behind self-recorded music. And of course, if it's got anybody named Tweety on it, it's going to end up in my house. Because, you know, in my house we have the world's greatest Wilco fan. But my son got this book, and he's a... what's the word? He's playing around with music, playing bass, keyboards, saxophone. He's a very accomplished saxophone player. But we should be doing more recording in our house because we got instruments and we got recording equipment and microphones, so maybe this will inspire us. But this is not so much a how-to as a look at people and the process and the equipment. Who's that? I don't know. I didn't really look at this book yet. But it's kind of like you're sitting and looking at somebody's Instagram account. Pictures of people doing stuff. Susan Ciani, I know her. She's an electronic music, like a Wendy Carlos type person. Synthesizer innovator. So are these people famous or not famous? I don't know. Special Profile, so she's a famous one. Who else is in here? A lot of great photos. Let me find you a great photo. I like photos like this. Where is it? Don't move. Yuka Honda, who is she? I don't know, but I like photos like this. Because that makes my stereo equipment look less messy, I guess. Emmett Rhodes, we've heard of him. So, really cool book. I haven't spent much time with it. It's my son's book. Why don't you keep your hands off your son's book, Greg? Hey, are you ready for one of the stars of this video? Who's that? Devo Unmasked. How many books are you going to show us, Greg? Devo, the brand. Got some fingerprints on that. This is 2 books in one. This is one of those two-sided books. You start on this side, and you read it through, and you flip it over, and you got another book. And I haven't looked at this book either, but this is a fat, thick, beautiful book all about Devo. Oh no, it's Devo. Pictures, oh my god, I mean, all these pictures are awesome. There's Mark Mothersbaugh with duct tape on his chest being hit with a cattle prod. The Devo story. There's a famous icon right there, the turkey monkey, the original turkey monkey, which is a turkey tying up kit for Thanksgiving that they put a monkey face on, and it's right next to the 2 icons, Jocko Homo and the turkey monkey, right there. But you know, Mark Mothersbaugh, super creative visual artist. What the? Every page is like, what the? Wow, I should just stay home and watch this. Oh, Boogie Boy in the Playpen. That's a scene from that movie. What's that movie called? I saw it already. So that's Devo Unmasked behind the scenes. This is Devo, the corporate brand. Devo is very good at satirizing corporate America, paying allegiance to corporate America. So that's one of the themes of this whole book here. You know, you might not know the story behind the golf ball. They originally put Chichi Rodriguez, the golfer, on there, and his family didn't like it. So, yeah, there it is. The original golfer. And then they changed it to, is that Boogie Boy? It's just some guy. I don't know. It's based on this golf ball thing. Okay, have you guys had enough Devo yet? How can you? There's more. There's so much more. But let's get it back to, are we done with the music? One more thing. One more thing in the Devo cavalcade. Oh, my wife found my son some jukebox cards from when Devo songs were in the top 40. I didn't bring them in because they're very flimsy paper and I'll probably ruin them or spill coffee on them, so trust me. Semi-Devo related is a book that I got for Christmas. Accidentally, Wes Anderson. The Devo Connection, you may know Mark Mothersbaugh did a film score soundtrack to one of Wes Anderson's movie. The Underwater World of Stephen, what's his name? What was that guy's name? Not Isuzu. So I'm connecting these two Devo things together. Wes Anderson has a visual style. Symmetry. When you go to film school and photography school, they tell you not to use symmetry. They tell you to use the rule of thirds. Like my eyes are up here on the top third. You wouldn't put me in the middle. But Wes Anderson puts everything in the middle. Perfect symmetry. So this is a book about photography that is reminiscent of Wes Anderson. This was recommended on some different book lists as one of the best books of the year. So he likes symmetry. He likes pastels, color contrasts, bright colors, and neat old buildings. So if you are traveling around the world and you see something like that, take a photo of it and submit it to the Accidentally Wes Anderson Instagram account. There's all kinds of really cool places, historic places all over the world. Now the people have developed an eye for the aesthetic of Wes Anderson. You can just follow them on Instagram. Accidentally Wes Anderson, something like that. Is that about it, guys? That's it for like part one, because that's already 13 minutes just on some of the stuff my son got. I still got some of the stuff my wife and I got and gave to each other. So enjoy the closure of what was called the 8th worst year in U.S. history. Only number 8, you know. Stock market crash and 9/11 ranked up higher than 2020, but history will see how bad this year really was. It was not good for me on many levels. Oh, I gave myself a haircut. What do you guys think? That's what I got for Christmas. I gave myself a haircut, and I wouldn't pay 30 or 40 bucks for someone to butcher me the way I butchered me. I don't know what you guys think, but Happy New Year, and thanks for watching. Please consider subscribing. I want to hear your comments, and I want to hear what you guys gave each other for Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa, whatever your holiday is, if you choose to celebrate. Find something to celebrate. Celebrate life. Celebrate your records and your family. Have a good one, guys. Thanks for watching.